Hello, good morning, everyone. Start.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
In the last lecture, you have studied about advanced tax. So, advanced tax means in the which year you have earning the income, you have to pay the tax. When your tax liability is exceed rupees 10,000, you have to pay advanced tax. We have already discussed about this. So, this is the example I have taken. Advanced tax paid for the assessment year 2020 and 21 of rupees 1,50,000. What will be the journal entry for this? What is the journal entry for this?
Advance tax to cash.
Yes, advance tax account debit to कैश बैंक्स बिकॉज यहाँ पे एडवांस टैक्स पेड बोला है तो एंट्री यही आएगा. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट इज प्रोविजन. As I told
Yes.
you, before the making any payment, before that you have to make a provision for that. Okay. So provision for tax is made out of your current profit to pay the income tax. So I have taken the example over here. Provision for tax has to be made for the assessment year 2020 and 21 of rupees 5 lakh. What will be the journal entry?
Profit and loss to provision for
Yes,
tax.
yes. You have to create the provision from your profit. So journal entry will be profit and loss account debit to PFT account. 5 lakh rupees. Clear that?
Yes.
ओके, विल गो नेक्स्ट. सो यहाँ पे आप लोग को इशू आ रहा था ना, एक बार जस्ट रिवाइज कर लेते हैं हम लोग ये. सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज कंपेयर योर टैक्स लायबिलिटी first how much your tax liability is, just find out, and for that you have to compare your tax liability with provision for tax. So just assume that you have paid advance tax of rupees 60,000 and you have created your PFT balance 70,000. Clear? So we'll just take an example over here. Like your PFT balance is more than your tax liability. Just take your example that your tax liability is rupees 50,000 and you have created a provision for tax. How much? 70,000. So for that, what you have to do? There is a 20,000 excess in PFT. So while creating a PFT from a profit and loss account, if you're getting that there is an excess balance in PFT, you transfer again in profit and loss account. So there's entry will be PFT account debit 20,000 to PNL. I'm transferring the excess balance of PFT balance. Clear that? This was my first. Okay. Second is assume that your PFT balance is equal to your tax liability. Assume that your tax liability is 70,000 and you have created PFT also 70,000. So there is no need to pass the entry. There should be no entry. Next is your PFT is less than your tax liability. Assume that your tax liability is 80,000 and your PFT balance is 70,000. So you have to create 10,000 more PFT from your PNL account. So my entry will be PNL account debit 10,000 to PFT account 10,000. Clear that? We'll go ahead. Now you have to compare your tax liability with advance tax. So same example we have taken, like advance tax is paid 60,000 and PFT is 70,000. So assume that your advance tax is more than your tax liability. How much you have paid? You have paid 60,000 and your tax liability is assume 50,000. So now you have paid excess 10,000. So government will give you the refund. So जब गवर्नमेंट आपको रिफंड करेगी तो उसके पहले आपको बुक एंट्री पास करना पड़ेगा. So my entry will be PFT account debit. So as I told you, always paid your tax liability from your PFT account. So the debited way tha, a PFT account always debit balance while paymenting your tax liability. So PFT account debit 50,000. Government will give you the refund. It's my receivable. Anything receivable in future it's called asset and IT receivable is my asset. So debit किया उसको 10,000 से to advance tax 60,000. Clear that? So after that, just make a receive entry that you have received from bank account debited to IT, refund 10,000. Clear that, everyone? Next situation is advance tax is equal to your tax liability. How much you have paid is equal to your tax liability. You have paid to the government, that is 60,000, and your tax liability comes to 60,000. That means your tax liability has to pay to from PFT account. So just nullify it. PFT account debit 60,000 to advance tax 60,000. Okay. Third entry is advance taxes less than your tax liability. You have paid 60,000 to the government and your tax liability comes to 80,000. That means now you have to pay 20,000 more to the government. So always, as I told, tax liability always you have to pay from your PFT account. So PFT account debit 80,000 to income tax payable. Now you have to pay. You have not paid now. You have to pay anything payable in future. It's called liability, and liability account always shows credit balance. So to
20.
20,000 advance. I said you I made a mistake. Income tax payable 20,000 and advance tax is 60,000. Clear that?
Yes.
उसके बाद after that just paid the to the income tax. So income tax payable account debit to bank. Just nullify that account. Okay. Anyone has any doubt in this?
No.
गंगा आपका डाउट क्लियर हुआ? है कि नहीं वो?
Yes.
Okay. Yesterday you have seen the example also. Over here this was the adjustment. So as I told you, you have to check your tax liability with your provision for tax. So now in this situation your tax liability is 2,20,000 and your PFT is 1,80,000. That means your PFT is less than your tax liability. You have to create more PFT of rupees 40,000. So first entry will be profit and loss account debit to, yes, PNL to provision 40,000 rupees. Clear that? Second thing, you have to compare your tax liability with advance tax. How much your tax liability is? 2,20,000 and you have paid 2 lakh. That means you have paid 20,000 lesser. So now you have to pay that. You have to adjust your tax liability. As I told you, every time just take your tax liability, adjust with always PFT. Tax liability always adjust with PFT account. So your PFT account debit 2,20,000. To advance tax, you have paid 2 lakh rupees and income tax payable will be 20,000. In next entry, you have to pay income tax payable account debit to bank 20,000. Clear that, everyone? This was the last entry, last transaction. They have like said to you like create more provision for next year of rupees 1,20,000. So we have made the entry profit and loss account debit to provision. We have created 1,20,000 more provision for next year, upcoming year. Okay. So this was the second question. I gave you the homework. So everyone has done?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll check. In this situation, your tax liability is 7,20,000. Your gross liability is 7,20,000. But in this situation, you have created provision for tax. How much? 3,50,000. That means your PFT is less than your tax liability. So here you have to create more provision. So first entry will be, tell me the entry. What you have passed?
PNL account debit to provision for tax account. 3,70,000.
Exactly. Profit and loss account debit to provision for tax account 3,70,000 because your tax liability is 7,20,000 and in your PFT balance is 3,50,000. So difference amount is 3,70,000, that is lesser in your account in PFT balance. Okay. So you have to create more PFT. So entry will be profit and loss account debit to provision for tax 3,70,000. Now what you have to do is next entry you have to compare. Tax liability compare with advance tax. So your tax liability is 7,20,000 and you have paid advance tax how much? 5 lakh. So what will be the entry?
Provision for tax account debit 7,20,000. The
Yes.
advance income tax account 5 lakhs and to income tax payable 2,20,000.
Exactly. Provision for tax account 7,20,000 to advance tax 5 lakh and income tax payable 2,20,000. Clear? After that you have to made a payment. So next entry will be income tax payable account debit to bank. Clear everyone?
हाँ मैम.
Okay.
Yes.
ठीक है आगे बढ़े ना हम लोग.
Yes.
ठीक है विल गो. सबका आंसर राइट था क्या ये?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके पता चलेगा अब एग्जांपल 3 में. दिस इज द क्वेश्चन यू हैव टू सॉल्व. ओके जस्ट सॉल्व इट फास्ट. आपको अभी सॉल्व करना है. जस्ट रीड करो और नोटबुक में सॉल्व करो. जस्ट लेट मी नो द जनरल एंट्री. फिर विल चेक इट. Done everyone?
1 minute.
Okay. So here you have to compare one by one, compare your tax liability with PFT. Second, tax liability compare with your advance tax. Here is both are more than that. Your tax liability is less than your PFT and advance tax. You can say that. Your tax liability is lesser than. So first entry will be provision for tax account debit 3,50,000, income tax refund that is 2,50,000, and the advance tax is 6,00,000. You have passed this entry?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So next entry you have to you have to refund in your bank account. So you have to nullify this income tax refund account. So just next entry will be bank account debit 2,50,000,
Debit to IT
income
refund.
tax refund. Yes, 2,50,000. This will be my second entry. After that, whatever amount remaining in the PFT account, you just transfer to PNL account. So next entry will be provision for tax account debit 6,00,000 to PFT 6,00,000. Clear that everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So in this chapter, you have learned about salary, its meaning, advance income tax, and provision for income tax. What is salary? You have learned that is salary is like a business expenditure. It's important expenditure for the businessman. You can say that, and you have related the it's related item like from salary that income tax department has mandatory for all the employees that you have to deduct few things. Few deductions are there like PF, ESI, TDS. Okay, so we have learned that also. We have learned the basic journal entry also. What will be the basic entry for the salary payment and all. After that, advance income tax, you have learned that before making any payment, you have to pass the book entry. So you have learned that also. That for income tax, that is SSC should have to pay the advance income tax according to the provision of income tax, like that government has decided. Like advance tax means like normally you can say that income tax should be paid in the year you have earned the income. And the second name for the advance tax is as pay you earn. Pay as you earn, you can say that also. Clear? For that, in provision for income tax, you have learned about that you have to create a provision out of your profit before making a payment of tax. So you have to create a provision. Clear that, everyone? So just will, what is the percentage of PF of employee contribution?
12%.
12%.
Yes.
Okay. And what is the percentage of employee contribution to PF?
13%.
Yes, 13%. And what is the ESI percentage for both? Tell me that.
Employer
0.20.
0.75 and employer 3.25.
Yes, employers 2.20, 3.25. Yes. So we have seen that the journal entry also. So here is the journal entry for that. You have to pass the book entry. After that, you have to make a payment entry. So this is the payment entry. You have to calculate the percentage also. You have to clear that percentage. Set your mind. And PF is calculated on basic plus DA into 13%. Okay. And the ESI is calculated on
Gross salary.
Gross salary.
gross salary. So that you have to payment to the government also, TDS. After that, you have to pay salary to the employee. So this was the second question we have done. Anyone has any doubt in this? This clear now, huh?
Mhm.
So just remember one thing, that whenever you have to pay the expenses, you have to make a book entry for that. Just book entry pass, then payment entry. Just remember the calculation for employer PF, it will comes to 13%. SI will be 3.25. This is the advance tax we have learned. Tax liability is more than 10,000 rahega, so you have to pay the advance tax. Advance tax means in the previous year only you have to pay. This is the second name, pay as you earn the income. So this was the example. We have taken the transaction and we passed the journal entry also. Okay, clear that everyone? किसी को इसमें तो डाउट नहीं है ना कंपैरिजन में? Our next topic, third topic, that is company. So what do you mean by company? Normal company means, so you can say that company is an artificial business, like an artificial of a company, association of person, you can tell that. Like you can tell that individual works together with lots of people with a common object. You can tell that also. It's a commercial business, you can say, and it's a company law. You have to register your company in Companies Act. There was a Companies Act 1956, and there's a new act like that is 2013. There is a Companies Act that is 2013. In this topic, there is a full theoretical. This will not come to your exam. This is just theoretical, just for your knowledge, okay? So you can say that company is an association of person, like who contributes, like there are, you can see that in this image, there are 4 people. So they will contribute their monies, or you can say that money is worth also. If there's any stocks are there, so they can invest. Okay. So you can say there is a features of companies are there. You can say the characters of the company. So this is the features of company. There are 6 types of features. So first one is artificial legal person. You can say that company is an artificial legal person. कभी किसी ने देखा है कंपनी को? हाय कंपनी कैसी है, ऐसा कभी देखा है? से कंपनी जो रन कर रहा है उसको हम लोग देखते हैं, लेकिन मिलते हैं जाके बातचीत वगैरह करना है तो हम लोग कर सकते हैं. सो इट्स अ आर्टिफिशियल लीगल पर्सन जो लाइक बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर लाइक अपॉइंट कर सकते हैं. यू कैन से दैट. नेक्स्ट इज सेपरेट लीगल एंटिटी. So separate legal entity, that means who is running the company, the person is different from your legal business. Like you cannot say, for example, say there is a company ABC Limited. So ABC Limited को जो run कर रहा है, the director who is running or shareholder who is running the company, are they different from the company? Company is a one company, that is a business legal entity, and the shareholders are the different from the company, that is separate. So separate legal entity. Clear that 2 point? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in this situation, this I said that separate legal entity or artificial legal person. You can say that they can have a, like do anything which they have because the person having the rights now. same rights having with the company also. So they do whatever they can do, like the person can do the anything, company also can do. Okay, like for example, say if I have person, I have joined the company, I'm become a shareholder also, and I want to buy a share, like buy a shares, so I'm buying the shares. Okay, so company also can buy a shares, that are both are different separate legal entity, I said. So company is different and the shareholder are the different, they are separately from the business. Okay, this person shareholder, they can do anything, like whatever rights they have, the company also have the same rights. Third is perpetual succession. You can say that company will continue after the living of the members or death, like existence. You can say that a transfer of new members, you can say. मतलब इन शॉर्ट अगर आप बोल सकते हो परपेचुअल सक्सेशन मतलब कंपनी से अगर कोई छोड़ के जा रहा है तो उसका उसका इफेक्ट पीछे में नहीं पड़ेगा। अगर किसी ने कंपनी छोड़ दिया तो वैसा नहीं बोलोगे कि कंपनी बंद हो जाएगी। इट्स परपेचुअल सक्सेशन, किसी के छोड़ के जाने के बाद भी कंपनी कंटिन्यू रहती है। ओके, so it's limited liability. You can say that you have a limited liability. Like for example, say if I am having a holding 1000 rupees of shares, that means I have liability of rupees 1000. I have limited liability. Clear that? Limited liability means how much, like you are holding the shares of rupees, how much? That means you are limited liability. If I am holding 10,000 rupees shares, I have liability of rupees 10,000. Clear?
Yes.
Transferability of share. You can transfer your share at any time, anyone to anyone. You cannot need to ask your director. You need not be asked. Huh? There's no requirement to ask anyone like I have to sell karu kya and all these things. This is the freely transferable. You can transfer at any time without requirement anything asking. Okay, no need to ask anyone. You can transfer anytime. It's freely transferable. Next is common seal. You can say that common seal is a company signature. You can say that also. So this is the characters of the company. These features are there. You must know about this. We'll go next. There are types of company. So there are three types of company. You can say that on the basis of formation, on the basis of liability, on the basis of numbers of members. Okay. First one is on the basis of formation. You can say that formation is like incorporation, business startup जो होता है ना establish, वो है ये on the basis of business startup कब हुआ आपका, and जो startup हुआ है आपका business, like so when you start your